What's up, everybody? Dan here. 7 months and 30 days. Tomorrow I will have 8 months of continuous sobriety, weekends and holidays included, or 242 days. So, longest I've ever been sober. It's crazy. I never would have ever thought I would have made it this long. To be completely honest, even when I first got sober, I was not sure I was going to make it. Not at all. I thought maybe 5, 6 months, something bad would happen. I would self-sabotage. I would get kicked out of my place. Something bad would happen, because something bad always does happen at my own hands, usually. As much as I would like to blame other people, places, or things, it was always my own doing or undoing of my life. I want to live today. I don't want to die today. I don't want to die a junkie. I want to have a good, fruitful life for me and my kids. So, sobriety is you don't own your sobriety, okay? You rent it. And the rent is due every fucking day on it. Every single day you have to put your all into it. And it's draining, man. It takes a lot to fight these demons off every single day. Just boom, boom. Because it's in my ear constantly. I've talked about how I think about heroin, meth, alcohol quite a bit. Not as much as I used to. The obsession is going away for me, which is great. And I've gotten really good at playing the tape through, knowing what's going to happen to me if I choose to pick up. Now, forgive me, I'm peeling like crazy, and I got sun blister here, and my whole back is peeling. I got pretty burnt. We made it home safe. We had such a great time. Went to so many places. I'm uploading little by little clips of our vacation, but yeah, man, 8 months sober, and I've been feeling good lately too. I'm still in school. I'm doing my spring quarter. I'm only doing a couple classes because my program doesn't start until fall. So I'm just doing my general education classes, a couple here, a couple next quarter, and then I'll be ready to start in the fall. In the meantime, I was trying to get back into buying storage units again because it was fun. I loved doing it, but I think I might have screwed that up, man. I owed a couple $100 to the storage place. I refused to pay it, so I tried starting other accounts with other emails and other phone numbers I previously had, and they were smarter than me. They caught on. So I'm dealing with the people right now, customer service, and they're telling me that I might not get my account reactivated because I tried to start all these different accounts. And I was honest with them. I said, look, man, I was a bad junkie when I was buying units before. I'm sober now. This is it's almost like my dream. That is something I've loved doing. I want to continue to do. If I can't do it, I'm going to be incredibly heartbroken. It sucks, Or on the other hand, I could have, ask a roommate to start an account in their name and put my debit card on file. And because you can have somebody on your account to be able to pick up the units, so that's a good way to do it. Tom was actually doing that before he died, so. Can't really do that anymore, but another thing that is a killer for people like me in recovery, or at least for me, is unrealistic expectations. What I mean by that is, in relationships, not just intimate ones, but with anybody, people are going to be different. People don't have the same morals and values as we do or I do. And I have to remember that because I expect the next man to be as respectful as I am, you know. If I'm watching something in the living room, don't come barging in with your music playing and being rude. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't expect others to do that. But I have to remember that not everybody was raised a certain way or has those types of respects, right? Or in a relationship, like with my ex, for example, like, you know, I'm more team oriented, you know, like I want us to be a team and be a power couple type thing and respect each other. And she wasn't on board with that. It's hard to explain. And I wasn't a saint either, but I can't expect people to be how I want them to be. I have to learn to accept people for what they are and who they are, you know, and that's where compromise and all that shit comes into play, right? Got to be able to compromise. Resentments are a number one offender for people in recovery. It's so easy to develop a resentment towards somebody, but when you really think about it, if you get a resentment towards somebody, you're not hurting that person at all. You're only torturing yourself, you know, because the other person doesn't even know. So you're sitting there and it's taking up space in your head, driving you crazy, fucking up your mood and your vibe. And that person is just doing whatever, living their life, not even caring about your silly little resentment. So it's super important for somebody like me. If I start to develop a resentment towards somebody, I need to figure out why, what's my part in it, and then pray for that person for 2 weeks and honestly want it and move the fuck on, get over it, right? Life's too short. Yeah, man, life's too short for that kind of shit. So anyways, I love all you guys. Thank you for all your support. Me and Blakey had a blast on our trip. I hope you, if any of you are fans of the show, that you get a chance to go and take a look. It was pretty epic. It was really cool, especially where we were staying. It was absolutely amazing. So, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for another day of my sobriety, and tomorrow will be 8 months. So, for sure, I'll be doing a video to celebrate my 8 months. So, I love you guys.